Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about the how update statements are running in the Oracle database. Okay, so I believe yesterday you guys are understand about the architectures. Okay, so why I'm telling yesterday about the update statement. So because you can see in this picture, so you can see some processors also involving this process. Okay, so that's why yesterday I'm not telling the properly exactly so what background process are doing. Okay, so in these sessions we are going to do learn about the exact update statements in the Oracle database. Okay, so let me go to explain this. Okay, so you just consider, so this is the user side. Okay, so you just consider this is our side. Okay, this is our side, this is the database side. Okay, so this is our side means client side, so the database side means we consider server side. Okay, there is a two we can separate and separate, so client side and server side. So in client side, so you just consider, so you example we can take Ramesh user. Okay, so Ramesh user want to update some statements, update some table in the Oracle database. Okay, this is the main agenda. So now, so as a users, what he need actually, so he need which server, and he need a connection string. So strings means like a host name, port number, so and all the details. Okay, so and apart from this, he have the valid username password in the database. Okay, so these all the mandatory things of the users, first things. Okay, so you just can understand now users to have, now user have everything. Okay, right now he having every data, all data. So now he is going to ask, connection the databases by using the listener. Okay, because so in Oracle database, storing the all the connections related things in our listener log. Okay, listener files. Okay, listener.org. So first the users request to inform the listener. So listener to check our all credential. Credential means like a host name, port number, so the IP address, everything. Okay. So and service name. It is all, it's fine. The user is a correct user. Okay. And second things, we need to validate the user having the account or not in our databases, and that username password. I mean to say authentication privileges. Okay, so next step, it will going to read the data dictionary cache. So to understand the users having the correct username password or not. Okay, so I mean to say this stage we call it as authentications. Okay, so the user is having valid password and valid username. So after that, what happened, so the processor, server processor will be informed to the PGA. So we have the one request, okay, from the username is Ramesh, so he need to update some data in our databases. Okay, then PGA, what the PGA can do, the PGA to assign the session, I mean to say the PGA will be provide the session to the user. Okay, so now user into our main door. Okay, we consider like that. So the user is coming to our main door. Now users can do anything. Okay, so the now users can do anything, and first the users going to fire the command like update table name set salary is equal to 5,000, where employee ID is equal to 3. This is the user, sorry, this is the SQL. So before executing the SQL, so please make note that, so before executing the SQL, so there is a 4 stage we should to pass the pass the checks. Okay, so first thing syntax check, second is semantic check, and third is object resolutions, and fourth stage is optimization. Okay, so what is syntax check? The syntax check means every SQL having the some syntaxes, correct? So we consider like this is the update, this is the table name, and this is operator, and this is a column name, the value, and this is a where condition, this is a column name is equal to this is a value. Okay, so this is all the structures of the SQL, right? SQL means structures query language. So this is the syntax check, this is the structure of the SQL. So first it will validate the structure of the SQL, so it is passed. And second semantic check, the semantic check is nothing but So it validate the grammatical error. Okay. So for example, we know, right, what is the update spelling and the table name spelling and the column name spelling. So it will validate the spelling. Okay. It means to say a grammatical issue. Okay. And third things, it will to check the object resolution. So object resolution means the user having to access the table or not. Okay. So example, if Ramesh don't have the access to the table, so it's getting error like a privilege. I mean, like you don't have privilege, like that. The user is getting the error. Okay. So the third stage will be checking the privileges, and fourth stage is like optimization. So optimization is nothing but you just consider here. So this is the one, this is the two, this is the three, right? So here the user, okay, so optimizer can do right now the user, we can consider this is the four, and then okay, so right now the user one so need to going to the place of user four. Okay, so you can consider which is the shortest path. You can consider, so this is the shortest path, right? So this kind of activity can done by the optimizer. Okay, so optimizer to validate the execution plan, and it will be given to the server's process, so server passes to execute. Okay, so now four stages has been done. So four stages will be paused. So I will repeat again: syntax check, semantic check, object resolutions, and optimization. Okay, the four stage will be done. Now users hit the command in our SGA, I mean shared pool. The shared pool is already, some users are updating like that. The users will be getting the data. I mean to say the alter kind of things. Okay, so this is the fresh data. The users first they are going to retrieve the going to modify the data. So first is going to check. Otherwise, after that the server process going to get the data. See this, after that the server process going to check the exact table. Okay, a table where the tables are located in our data file, right? So because the data file constitutes our business data. Got my point? So what happened after that? So the server process only pick the exact table. This is the table, right? It will pick the table and to keep it in our data buffer cache. So whatever they are doing any activity like a row level activities in our database side, so it will not doing anything in the database. Okay, it will going to keep in our server, in our SG. Okay, so the server process is moved to the data to our data buffer cache. Okay, so now you just consider, so we are going to set the salary is equal to 5,000, right? So if we are going to set the salary is 5,000 means the already the old values we have, right? So the old values you just consider, this is the old value, this is the 1,000 is our old value, 5,000 is the new value. Okay, so now what happened? Now what happened? So users can update the statements. Okay, but still the users not yet fire the commit command. Okay, so now old value it's going to is a dirty block. Okay, so it will moving to the undo block. So and this is our new data, right? 5,000 is new data. So now example, if any users to retrieve the data, select star from employee where employee ID is equal to 3 and salary is equal to 1,000, or else just fire the command where employee ID is equal to 3. So that time, so the users can get only for the old value because user is not yet commit the statements. Okay, so what the logic is here? So once user is fire the commit, okay, so the changes all happen. So what happened? So this is the our new data. This new data is going to our redo log file, sorry, redo log buffer, and then the redo log buffer. After that, by using the log writer. Okay, so now I am telling what is the purpose of log writer. Once users commit, initiate the commit, that data will be going to the redo log buffer cache, and then the redo log buffer cache is moving to the redo log files. So by using the log writer. Okay, so log writer work, this is the work. Okay, so the it will collecting the whatever data is coming to the buffer cache, so once commit, that all data is moving to the redo log file by using the log writer, first one. Okay, so once it's done, so now the log writer write the copy in our redo log files for the recovery purpose. Okay, now it's done. The second thing, So the second thing is the checkpoint will be occur. Okay, so after the one transaction is done, I mean after commit, the checkpoint will coming to the picture. So the checkpoint will be generate the one SCN, system change number. Okay, so it will generate the SCN, means system change number. So this number, it will be going to write the, okay, after SCN. So what happened, our DBWR, right, our DBWR, this is it, our DBWR means database writer. So database writer, what happened, so it will going to collect the new data and it will be returned to the our database. Okay, now the DB is consistent. So you know, right, the checkpoint will be occur on SCN. That example you consider the SCN is 102. Okay, so 102 means, so it will be going to write our control files and data files header. Okay, so all our data file header it will write in the 102 and control file as well. So because of, so our SCN should be equal, so control file and data file sequence number, I mean SCN number should be same. So this is called database consistency. Okay, so now users get the output like a update is altered or else commit completed, like that the users get output like this. Okay, so the table is updated. Now whoever is now get the data from the employee table, the salary should be 5,000. Okay, so this is the flow. Okay, this is the flow for every update statements. Okay, so the update statement, there is a three processor will coming to the picture, right, the DBWR and checkpoints and log writer. So log writer collecting the read log buffer cache to read log file, the DBWR whatever the dirty block is there in our data buffer cache, it's get it from the DBWR, sorry, get it from the database buffer cache to data files by using the DBWR. The checkpoints every commit statement. So I mean to say not only every commit statement, so we have the some set the parameter about the checkpoint, like every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes. So whenever it happen, it will be coming to the picture. Okay, the checkpoint will be generate the SCN, that SCN number should be written in the control file and data file. Okay, so this is the flow of the update statement. Okay, so in this video you have any doubt, so please do comment, so I will explain on that. Okay, okay guys, thank you for that. So thank you for the sessions. Bye.